Republican operatives in the state of Florida have found a new way to get people to register as Republicans. And that way is to simply lie to them and not tell them you're switching their voter registration. That's what happened in Florida recently at a public housing project where senior citizens saw these people walking around the property, and the property has pretty tight security. It's not easy to get in there, they say. And they're going around knocking on doors, telling people we're updating voter registration. We're renewing voter registration is what the residents say that these people told them they were doing. And of course, they were wearing their Republican garb, so there was no question about which party these people were from, so we got to give them that credit. But the people say they would fill out their renewal registration, give it back to the individuals, say thank you, have a great day. And then later on, they found out, I'm suddenly a registered Republican? And these are elderly, low-income people here in the state of Florida. Most of them say, I have been a Democrat for my entire life, have never even considered voting as a Republican, let alone registering as a Republican. So why in the hell did these people change my voter registration? It's dirty, it's deceitful, it should be illegal. But this story just came out, just broke. This event happened months ago, and there's no investigations. There's no one trying to look into why these operatives scammed these people to get them to register as Republicans instead of Democrats. And that's kind of the thing we need answers to. You know, this is a local news story. This was actually from a local news affiliate down in South Florida talking about this happening. I haven't seen this on the national news, and we're not going to see it on the national news unless you count this as national. But this is what these idiot little Republican operatives do. You know, it's unclear for the record that any of these people were even associated with the official Republican Party. They could have been from an outside group, an independently funded group. We don't know who these people are, and that's another part of the problem. They're going around door to door in an area where they shouldn't have even been able to get into, and they're duping these low-income senior citizens into signing up as Republicans. You know, the Republican Party that apparently is so great for low-income Americans. The Republican Party that's so great with senior citizens that they're letting them die at record pace thanks to COVID. This story needs a follow-up. This story needs to be fleshed out better. It deserves more than just the, 3 minutes it got on the local news station down in South Florida right before going to the weather. People need answers, and we need investigations to make sure crap like this isn't happening all over the United States. Because I guarantee you, if we dug into this, we'd find it happening all over. And if Democrats are doing this to people, pop them for it too. But nobody except the voter themselves should be able to change their voter registration. And here in the state of Florida, yeah, this is a big deal. We have closed primaries. So if these individuals want to go to the primaries to vote in a couple months, suddenly they're going to find out, oh no, you can't vote for the Democrats. You're over there on the Republican primary side. And yeah, that could easily screw over a lot of candidates, screw over a lot of voters, and that is exactly, I think, why these Republicans wanted to switch these people's registrations. It doesn't matter in a general, they'll still vote the way they always voted. But in the primaries, that is where it has a major impact. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.